We're just gonna make everything that we love out of everything but meat. Food that is looking fire. Ooh. Do one of these numbers here. Interesting noise. Let's just take a bite, see what we got. Well, I would say good morning, but it certainly is not one. Seth has quit.
What the hell?
He refuses to take part. We no longer do meat. It's up to me now. Fruits and vegetables are, hold on, cut. This day. Okay, you can start filming again.
Okay.
Do I even need a beer net for fruits and vegetables?
Probably.
Okay, we're just gonna make everything that we love out of everything but meat. So starting with the apples that you have here at the top, and then we're into bananas, pineapples, watermelon, got a few strawberries, some red and white grapes, and tomato. You'll note I correctly placed the tomatoes on the fruit tree. These are great. You can get these trees just like this, plant them, and year round, you can just go out and get what you want off of those. And then these are more, these are root vegetables. Some of them are. So these you got to dig out of the ground. Oh, it's okay.
The tree leaked a little bit.
Okay. Cauliflower, some peppers, cabbage, some lettuce, celery, carrots, potatoes. So we're going to do everything that we love. Get some brats, some steaks out of this stuff. So let's just get started. Stay tuned. Putting the veggies away for now. And let's just get started with our fruit. Starting here with the apples. You want to cut down through the center. Apples, and then bananas.
Yeah, so if you find wild bananas in your backyard, we just want to be able to show you how to do them yourself instead of going to the banana processor.
Yes, and I was in Florida and there was a banana tree in the yard and I was going to eat some of the bananas, but did you know there's like over 1,000 varieties of bananas?
I did not know that.
And so I refrained because I didn't know if these were of the good variety. Scott's hot tip, you'll want to peel your bananas from the bottom down, and then you won't get the little stringy things on your banana. So remember that when you're peeling your bananas. So we'll get our bananas peeled up, get those laid out on our table. Okay, let's just keep going.
Now, does the skin go to waste in this process?
You can compost the skin underneath your fruit tree, and you'll be able to get all of that goodness back into the soil. Can you guys get the apples over on the, and start boning out apples, please? I'm gonna need can somebody get me a trash can over here? I'm evolving as we go here because I've learned that I can. This is kind of like Fruit Ninja. No bees, no bugs. Certainly no animals were harmed in the production of these bananas. These bananas were just grow right on the tree, right in the backyard here at my farm here in Ohio. And no spray, no no nothing, or 100% organic, just produced with sunshine and air here in Ohio.
Now, would you consider the bananas alive when they were still attached to the tree?
I don't think on those things. That starts to me feel kind of weird. Let's get our bananas laid out here.
I thought we were putting those in the compost.
The landfill is the compost, Spencer. It's a metaphor for composting. Landfill is a metaphor for
I'm
composting.
Sure, like, some trees will spring up in their place. So what are we doing?
Pineapples. Pineapple steaks is what we're working on right now.
Hey, where can they get some of these knives that we're using to cut all these fruits and vegetables?
If you go to beardedvegans.com, you can find beardedbutchers.com. We're gonna have to work on that website. Bearded Butchers, beardedherbsivores.com, and you can get our 8-inch breaking knife, which I'm using now. You can get the 10-inch breaking knife, or you can get the 6-inch.
Specifically formulated and designed for fruits and vegetable.
That is
processing.
correct. Pineapple steaks are looking amazing. I'll lay these out. We like to cut these. Oh, I mean, whatever thickness you like. You can cut them kind of 1.5 inches that I've got here. If you go across the pineapple, really the whole pineapple is pretty good. They're nice and yellow. Got my pineapples. I'll head those over on our table. Okay, on to one of my favorites, the watermelon. So nice to have a Christmas watermelon. That's my favorite. I get my Christmas watermelon out of my backyard, and they're fresh year-round here in Ohio. So I run right out there, get a watermelon.
Are you more of a dark meat?
Cut up like that?
Like a light or dark, not meat, but like.
You don't say that word around here.
Sorry.
I like whatever watermelon had the best life. Get our watermelons laid out here. Sometimes I like to take these and just cut them into some nice watermelon steaks. About, yay thick, like so. You can leave them whole if you want to have a nice watermelon roast, or if you're having those holiday dinners like Christmas, you just use a big chunk of watermelon. So I like to do about half and half here. Okay, get these over on our table.
Now, how long were these aged?
These have a spray on them that they don't go bad. So
they don't age, period?
They're about 10 years old. Perfect weather for my garden right now, with that snow coming down. Okay, on to my strawberries. These are you're just going to want to take those off, and then why am I using such a big knife? I'll use a smaller knife for these. Cut these in half. You can really cut these any way you like. You can even eat them whole, but just a quick demonstration on the little strawberries that we have here. Now on to our grapes. You don't even really need a knife for these. That's great because it's a real non-violent then. Knives sometimes, depending on what day it is, I can feel a little violated when I use a knife. So that's what's great about grapes is you can just peel them off of here. Got these grapes. These over on our table.
It's really nice that you didn't have to use the knife for those.
I feel safer. On to our white grapes, green grapes, whatever. Grow right beside each other on the fruit tree. This makes it nice. Some days you're
The
feeling.
grape tree.
Yes.
So how many acres of banana vines do you have on the farm?
You don't need much. I live on 8th acre, and I'm able to produce all the stuff that I have right there. Actually gonna scooch this over so I can put my my vegetables on that side of the table. Tomatoes, I absolutely loathe them, but however, they come on my tree, so rather than waste them, I eat them up. All right, there you have the fruit quarter. Next, we're gonna get on to the veggie tree, root vegetable. Stay tuned. With a table like this, that can mean only one thing. You're gonna need some of our bearded
Vegan
blend clean spices. In fact, that's why we're in the spice business. We're commercial
vegans
who realized in order to have clean label products, we needed to come up with our own spice formulations. Now, we've got over 100 different combinations available on beardedvegans.com, so you can go there and grab some of these unique flavors and try them yourself.
We may be commercial
vegans,
but we can also relate to the home user just like you, because right in front of us is a Ohio white-tailed
vegetable,
and you can guarantee we're going to use some items like our famous maple seasoning to make some
veggie bacon,
or our dried mushrooms to make some mushroom and Swiss. Go ahead, grab some of our DIY kits, make these at home, and share them with your family and friends. I guarantee you're going to be impressed.
On to our vegetable tree. We'll just start with the cauliflower. The only thing I hate worse than tomatoes is cauliflower. And the only thing worse than cauliflower is broccoli.
And the only thing that's worse than all of those is the word we cannot say.
Yes. All right, cauliflower is processed. Let's set that over on our table. Guys, if you could make sure all the fruit over there is processed in a lug.
What am I doing with my life? Why am I processing vegetables today? Oh, fruit. Yeah, fruit.
This is your new life, Luke. On to the peppers. Get our peppers over on our table. Onto the lettuce. Who doesn't like some nice, griefy lean lettuce? Cabbage, just like Grandma taught me how to cook cabbage. Love this stuff. Can't get enough of it. Chop it. Ferment it. Just.
Pretty sure there's a part in the middle you're supposed to take out.
That's extra fiber. Compost. Celery. If you get the right kind, it's got peanut butter already inside the stalk. Unfortunately, mine doesn't produce the peanut butter right inside the celery stalk.
Some of them will even have raisins on the peanut butter.
Oh, you're kidding. That must be an exotic variety. Yeah. And I am taking some of this stuff over to my boning table here to get further processed. These over on our table. Wait, was I supposed to be washing this stuff?
It comes pre-washed.
Oh, organic. That's right.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about that. The rubber bands always...
They
always get me. I don't know how those get on there, but they get on there.
It's from the rubber tree.
That makes sense now. Those look great. Let's get those over here. Now we're down to our potatoes.
Do these grow on the same tree?
They grow in the ground.
Okay.
Get those are cut.
So the potato tree is in the ground?
The fruit tree comes out of the ground, the potato tree or the vegetable tree goes into the ground.
Oh. So it's like the same tree, but like the fruit goes up and the vegetables go down.
That's right. Okay, almost done.
I take this is premium. 80-20.
80-20 what?
It's 80%.
80% trim and
80% potato, it looks like.
Let's
80%
get a
potato.
weight.
80% spud.
Let's get a weight.
8 pounds.
8 pounds
8
on the
pounds.
vegetables and 5.2 on the fruit.
The biggest vegetable. The biggest vegetable here. The biggest fruit here.
I'm a French fry.
Starting at this end, tomatoes, strawberries, apples, bananas, pineapples, grapes, red and white, green grapes, watermelon. And then on this side of the table, we have cauliflower, peppers, cabbage, lettuce, celery, carrots, potatoes. And as a special, these are hard to find, special treat, I have this tofu that is soybeans, high estrogen, great for male health. You take this, you can use it just like you would any of that MEAT, but it's far, far better for you. So there's the overview. We're going to take this, we're going to get some of our ground meats together, and we're going to make some bratwurst. We're going to make a fruit bratwurst, and we're going to make a veggie bratwurst. Let's get started. So a little bit of everything goes into the bratwurst. And we're going to do a 12-pound batch. And we're going to flavor this with Bearded Butcher ranch seasoning. Bearded not butcher ranch seasoning.
So we used to do 80-20. This is like a what? 10,
Yep, it's a little bit of everything. We're just learning as we go, Spencer. Okay, veggies. And now we're gonna get onto our fruits. Lots of banana, little tomato, apples, some strawberries. Ooh, the pineapple. Can do a lot of pineapple. Some grapes. Watermelon. We're gonna need to cut those rinds off of there. Also, I don't know who ate off of this one, but it's going in there too. Don't need quite that much in the lug. There is our fruit.
A couple of nibbles. Gristle I already had to retrim his apples. And there's somebody that took a little nibble. Watermelon in there.
I don't know who that was.
So with the veggies, we're gonna just do 1 shaker of the Bearded Not Butcher ranch seasoning into my entire lug here. Mix that up. I'll break up that tofu. You can use 1 shaker of Bearded Butcher to 12 pounds of veggies. All right, let's just get started running this through the grinder. We're using the Made with Veggie dual grinder today, and we'll just get some stuff down in here and get started. Oh, that is looking fire.
I feel like I'm gonna have to cover up my deer tattoo with some fruits and veggies.
We've got knives here, I can just take it off now.
Do you have anything that's like bigger? Break it up. These guys didn't do a very good job of getting this stuff.
What?
Just like doing deer.
What are you talking about, buddy?
Look at the liquid that I got going in there. No, down here, Spencer. Look.
So good. So good. tasty?
That is looking fire. Ooh. That's gonna make such a nice bratwurst. Get all that evenly mixed up there. All right, on to our fruits.
Cheers.
The tofu kicks in.
So now on to the fruits. Again, 1 shaker of cinnamon swirl. Season this 12 pounds. That is absolutely smelling divine. Those tomatoes in there are what are really gonna set that off. All right, let's just get started.
Now these should be a little bit more firm than the vegetables.
They're not, they're...
Because the build of them is the makeup, genetic makeup.
No, look at that lug. We're at smoothie texture. You want to jump in here, Josh?
And in the making of this process, you get a beverage to enjoy with your fruit broths afterward.
Delicious.
Does the tomato kick in?
First you get sweet deliciousness and then you get tomatoous. It's probably better than the veggies. What a mess when you don't have meat. Give me meat! This is miserable. I'm trying to make sure I get all my grapes ground. Delicious.
Saw a few old grapes in there.
They'll go. They'll run. Time to do our ranch. We're going to use our bearded, not butcher, 32 millimeter casing for this project.
What are those made from?
The Amazonian ant has a silk that comes out only on moonlit nights, and the silk is just lying around the ground and they spin it into this casing right here. So we'll load that on, and then I think I can just kind of do one of these numbers here.
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
Oh, that is smelling divine. It's an interesting noise. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at those garden brats coming out there. Love the look and consistency that we're getting here.
Hell no!
Let me just get these coiled up here. How smooth that comes right out.
May or may not be a picture of what will happen After.
Everything's smooth. In and out. Coil these up. Why did you hang?
I thought you were gonna put it back in your sheath.
Oh, no, sorry.
Do you feel like some steak while waiting for the brats?
You did pick one of the best pieces here.
Yeah.
Well, it's cut. Actually, with the bearded butcher on there, it does remind me of steak.
Looks like a nice medium rare. Still got some juice.
Let's do our fruit smoothie with cinnamon swirl. Josh, my hole is leaking.
I don't think you need to put this device back into the part with the crank.
There she blows. It's also making some interesting sounds. Oh my goodness. Oh. We've had a blowout here. Let's try this. Trash can, please. More lots of compost on this job. There we go. Oh, I don't like the feel of this.
That's probably
something stuck. That's a grape. Oh! Accurate depiction of 10 hours after eating these. Actually, it probably wouldn't take that long, just an hour or so. If you want to drop a comment below, just wishing Seth the best of luck on his new career. Oh. This looks like a colonoscopy in reverse. So scared right now. Something stuck. Josh. Oh. Ugh. This is like balloon animals. Has a unique odor. Okay, I think we're gonna need to tie this other end. Oh, look at that. Let's learn something new. Can tighten that right up. Whoa, easy guy. Oh, okay, well that's gonna do it. All right, I think the only thing left to do is can you get me some buns? Can you get me a bun? Pack of buns, please. The only thing left to do is to try our concoctions. There is no cooking required for our brats. I'm actually a little concerned how this is gonna go, so I'm gonna start by trying the veggie brat. The ranch seasoning in there. Let's just take a bite and see what we got.
Nom.
You know what I'm feeling? Oh, got any water?
Water or something?
My thigh is cramping. I couldn't bite through the thing. You know how initially when you go into the produce department, it's like, it's a pleasant, like, just imagine all of that just jammed into your senses. I gotta do the fruit one next. Oh. Oh. Okay, here we go. See the texture, the nice texture in there with the cinnamon swirl seasoning. Bon appetit. I'll put it down for you. Oh. My eyes are watering. As you might have figured out, this was all satirical. It was just a big spoof.
So clearly I'm not going anywhere, at least I'm not planning on going anywhere. And also, meat is not going anywhere. So we feel like, not to get super political, but we feel like there's been kind of a fight against meat in America. You can see the alternative. So if you want to choose that, you can go for it. We're not. We hope our audience doesn't. But also, we feel like there's some suppression and a little bit of shadow banning on our content.
No! No! You know what? No, I'm gonna ban you. Yeah, you're not getting away with it too. You're done.
As a result of the push against meat, which we're not happy about, and hopefully we can all gang together with you guys and we can prove that we're not going anywhere. So boost the algorithm, like the video, comment on it. This is just a big push for meat in America, because without meat, you're not gonna get those.
Seth hit the nail on the head. I mean, any good protein meal, the fruits and veggies as a side is absolutely amazing. But you have to really think about this. If it was 80 years ago here in Ohio, it's April. Out of everything that we showcase today, you may have had the potatoes in your root cellar. Obviously, you can can things. Whereas you can have a cow, you can have a pig, you can have some chickens, you can have a goat, like we mentioned in the video that we did years ago. And all of these give you an excellent source of protein, which every cell in your body needs and can use protein. So while we love fruits, we love vegetables, I think this just showcases how ridiculous our lives would be if fruits and vegetables were anything other than complementary to a great meat dish. So you talk about complementary. So we put vegetables in our meat products, like our bratwurst. We use, mushrooms and spinach and things like that. And we also use the fruits in our bratwurst, like the mangoes and the apples and so on and so forth. So as you can see, you can use these products to enhance meat, but you certainly can't use these alone without meat, at least in our opinion, in this form. Like Scott mentioned, I love a good pineapple, asparagus, or whatever, but just on their own, I'm not surviving that way. I did carnivore for the month of January. I don't think I could do vegetarian for even 12 hours, so. Nope, so there you have it. Don't worry.
We're not planning on going anywhere.
The great news about fruits and veggies is you can give them to an animal and they turn them into eggs and cheese and milk and meat and bacon. Now I'm getting hungry. So this stuff's going to go home with Grace, and she's going to give it all to her chickens, and it's going to get turned into some wonderful animal proteins.
I know I got a good laugh. I was in the background the whole time. My stomach hurt from laughing so much. So Scott, you did a great job. I think his
enjoyed being in the background. Now it's your turn to try the food that I made.
I was ready to.
I recommend eating off of those ends because
I was ready to sign off on the video.
Swallowed them both. Bon appetit.
I was hoping we were going to sign off. Well, now the bun's soggy too.
Oh, that's not going to make any difference.
All right.
Never you mind.
Veggie first.
Interesting is a good word that comes to mind.
Not terrible.
The texture.
I think it works a little bit in my favor though that the bun is soggy, because my gag reflex is hitting on that, not the veggie. All right, let's go in for the fruit. This one's a little soggier. Flavor better, texture worse. Cool.
There you have
All
it.
right. So
There you
I
have
hope
it.
you enjoyed the video. Again, Seth mentioned it. We're not going anywhere. We're here to stay. The Bearded Butchers. Unfortunately, the algorithms suppress our content, but what helps with that is commenting. Throw your favorite fruit and vegetable in the comments. Maybe the algorithm will love that. But otherwise, until next time, thanks for watching. See ya.